What is good? What is really good, my people? It is UK. Trying to borrow Dr. Blick, the darkest man around. And today, guys, I'm here with OG Dugan. Say hi to the people, man.
What's up, boys and girls? It's OG. Thanks for having me, Blick. It's always hype.
It's cool to have you on my channel, man. And today, guys, we'll be saying 5 characters that we'd like to see in the next One Piece game. So, Dugan, who's at your number 5, man?
At number 5, I gotta put the Fishman Arlong. I felt like he should have been in the first game because we had Buggy, but the first game was really based around Marineford. But I'd like Burning Blood 2 to feature just more One Piece in general. So as East Blue representative, I would love to have Arlong. He wouldn't have hockey, but he'd have not really Fishman karate like Jinbei's, but they could give him some unique abilities. They could give him some pretty cool heavy guard breaks. They could give him his weapon, of course. You remember Arlong's sword, so that would be really hype. So, Blick, what would your number 5 be?
My number 5 is Tashigi. Tashigi is a character that a lot of people wanted to see in the game, including myself. And just in general, we haven't really got that many females in One Piece Burning Blood. If there's a female that I feel deserves to go in the game, it's Tashigi. You can't put Smoker and act like Tashigi won at Marineford as well. So me personally, I felt like Tashigi should have been on the game due to the fact, at least have her as like an animated cutscene like you did with Kobe. But Tashigi was at Marineford also, but she wasn't in the game, and it's a character that a lot of people would like to see playable in One Piece Burning Blood, including myself. Hopefully we get to see her in the next One Piece game. Hopefully she can actually be playable. So my number 5 is Tashigi. So Dugan, who's your number 4?
My number 4 would actually be Cavendish, but I want to say real quick, I really like your number 4, Tashigi. I wanted to put Tashigi on mine because we need more powerful women in the game. Hockey user, no devil fruit, just perfect. That's like my favorite type of character. But my number 4 would actually be Cavendish. I don't believe he has a devil fruit. No, Cavendish doesn't. But he'd be another swordsman. The Hakuba form would be an absolutely insane awakening. He'd have some awesome special attacks. He'd be really quick, have great movement actions. I love Cavendish, and I love Bartolomeo as well. So it'd be cool to have them both and to have them on the same team. Really, just more representatives from that Coliseum battle, which was some of my favorite moments in the Dressrosa arc. So, what would your number? Wait, is that number 4 or 3? I guess it'd be your 3.
Number 4.
I'm so confused. Blick, take it away.
I just want to add something quickly. And imagine Cavendish doing his ultimate, like in One Piece Burning Blood, or in the next One Piece game. It'll be dope with him going Hakuba form when he does them quick dashes. That would be dope to see on the game.
Yes.
But my number 4 is Baby 5, another woman, but she gotta be on the game because, okay, when they gave us the option to pick out characters, I was shocked that Baby 5 wasn't there, because in terms of unique powers, in terms of how creative Spike can be with her, she's got a variety. Like turning her foot into like a machine gun, using her arm as like a sword. Like, she's got a lot of variety to her in terms of what you can do, in terms of creativity, in terms of unique abilities that represents One Piece to the core. Like, her power is so amazing and it's so unique, and it'll be really fun to use in a One Piece game. And I was surprised that she won in the game. And yeah, I would really like to see Baby 5 in the next One Piece Burning Blood or the next One Piece game. So Dugan, you're number 3.
That's a pretty interesting pick right there. That was crazy. Another devil fruit user. We don't know about her hockey ability, so they probably wouldn't give it to her. But really cool right there. I like, they just pulled like crazy plot twists with Baby 5, like in Dressrosa. Like, she gets married out of nowhere. Just awesome stuff. But my number 3 will go to Magellan. We ended up with Caesar Clown instead of Magellan and Burning Blood, which, I don't hate. They'd probably be pretty similar, poison damage. Even though Magellan's actually Paramecia. He seems like Logia, but he's Paramecia, and Caesar Clown is the Logia. But they'll both probably be 2,500, but actually Magellan would probably be 3,000 because he is. Yeah, Magellan is a high tier One Piece character. Got beat by Blackbeard. Did he really get beat? I don't know. They did escape, but you can't really underrate anyone just for losing to Blackbeard because he has crazy plot armor. But Magellan, absolute beast. I'd love to see him in Burn of Blood. Like, bro, Venom Road. That Venom Road, he could have an insane awakening transformation.
Oh my lord,
yeah,
bro.
he could definitely have the potential to be 3,000 even without hockey, just like Blackbeard was. So think about that.
He'll be OP as shit.
Yeah, I know, right? Right,
but say what we're gonna say.
Oh no, I was
or you're
gonna
done.
say, go ahead.
Okay, my number 3 is Senior Pink, bro. I want Senior Pink on this game, like the next One Piece game, or if they reveal the next like missing slots, because we know some of these characters that we mentioned could end up being filled in with the missing slots. But Senior Pink, bruh, like his ability to like swim on like solid ground, the amount of combos he can do, and I was a big fan of his fight against Frankie. Like the way they did in anime was so creative. Like seeing Frankie suplex him, seeing Senior Pink go underneath the ground and do all them crazy moves. Seeing that is dope, and actually being able to do that in a One Piece game, that would be amazing to see. I would love to see like Senior Pink on this game. Like he's a character that I'm a fan of in terms of his ability, in terms of how creative Oda is. Like Oda is a very creative guy, and this is the luxury that One Piece has. They have a lot of unique characters, a lot of unique abilities, a lot of things that they can do in terms of putting characters in the game. Like this is what you're gonna know. You gotta know that whatever character they pick out from, you're gonna get a different experience with all these characters. But Senior Pink, bruh, that guy's cheeks gotta be in the next One Piece game, in my opinion. So, Dugan, you're number 2.
Man, that Senior Pink though, like he would have like crazy guard breaks. Like he'd be like Buggy and Burgess, you know, their guard break.
Oh my god.
Like L1 and Circle, that'd be insane. And it's like I love that fight too. I love how Frankie's fights always end up going blow for blow. You know, like he did.
I know, they're so sick when they do that.
I know, he's so fucking, he's a savage, dude. My number 2 is actually Vista, the 5th Division Commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. Well, he might have moved up. I don't know what they did with that. We don't really know after, you know, the Marineford shit. But, you know, at Marineford, he was 5th Division Commander, hockey user, double swords, went toe-to-toe with Mihawk. Going toe-to-toe, blow for blow. None of them gave up ground. They both went their own ways because they're like, no, this shit would go too far. They weren't fucking with each other because they're like, dude, you're a savage. Vista, awesome, dude. We need more swordsmen with hockey because hockey users are amazing in Burning Blood. So that'd be my number 2 right there. So
okay, my number 2 is Virgo. Like for some reason, Virgo's not in One Piece like Burning Blood. Like Virgo is a character that has full body hockey. Everybody loved seeing what Virgo can do when he was going up against Lawrence Smoker, when he was like showing off full body hockey, because like Virgo was the first character that we see use full body hockey. And seeing Virgo in like One Piece Burning Blood, especially the way he dodges. I remember when he was dodging like Smoker when he was doing them like them attacks with his fist, and Virgo's just like hands in his pocket, just leaning back and forth, like in out, like bro, this man was weaving like a savage the way he was dodging them blows from Smoker. So Virgo's a character I really like to see in the game, and he's a character that a lot of people I know would use him, and his awakening, like going full body, would be dope to see. And yeah, I'm a big fan of Virgo. I liked his character. Too bad we didn't really get to see a lot of him due to the fact that Lord just like left him in pieces. But yeah, I would really like to see Virgo in the game. And yeah, so Dugan, you're number 1.
Yeah, I think everyone would like to see Virgo in the game. Like everyone was wondering why he wasn't in. He was Doflamingo's right hand man. He was his Corzon, you know. So and an absolute beast, you know. Hockey, devil fruit powers. Yeah, he had insane hockey. That just I don't know how Law beat him so easily. It's like insane. Because he also had mastery of a couple of the 6 powers too. So yeah, Virgo, absolute savage. But my number 1 pick, and this, people are gonna be like, what? This is your number 1 pick? But my number 1 pick is actually Don Chen Zhao. Don Chen Zhao, Luffy versus Don Chen Zhao, the Coliseum battle. where you see Luffy go toe-to-toe with another user of Conquering Hockey, someone who had mastery of it. It was insane, and he was not in his prime, way past his prime at this point. Of course, he got bitched by Garp, but you know, you can't discredit anyone for losing to Garp either, because Garp was an absolute legend, and so was Don Chinjiao with, you know, like that 500 million berry bounty, and dude, he'd be an insane power type, and I'm thinking like, bruh, like you need to be able to like bring the cone head out. Like, of course, you're playing as old Don Chinjiao then like I guess have like a counter or something where they like hit you and it like pops out the fucking cone head or some shit, and then like that's like the awakening. I don't know. They'd have to come up with something crazy. At least a cone head ultimate. Maybe he brings it out for the ultimate. I think that would be really sweet.
There's one thing I would like to say, like, when Garp rearranged his head, Luffy tilted the cone in his head, so, like, having him in the game would be dope. I know his sidestep game will be hella slow, because I know for a fact, them ankles are not agreeing with stepping left to right, bruh. I know for a fact, them ankles ain't agreeing with it. Them ankles are gonna be like, nah, fam, bruh, we ain't gonna sidestep. We're gonna have that sidestep speed of freaking Rob Lucci when he goes awakening form into his own Devil Fruit. But my number one is Neko Mamushi, bro. Like, seeing him fight in the anime and in the manga, he's a dope character I would like to see. And seeing the fact that he was pretty much bodying Jack, he was pushing Jack's cheeks back. Yeah. If it wasn't for Jack using the whole gaslight, Neko was clearly bodying Jack. He was clearly he pretty much had Jack well beat. So Neko Mamushi is a character I really like to see. I like his design. I like his personality. I like the fact they were saying, I was holding back. I need to got the pipe out. And like, Neko is just a dope ass character. A character I like to see. And he's really athletic considering his size. So yeah, I would really like to see Neko in the next One Piece game. Hopefully we can see him, because I don't know what characters they're gonna confirm from Zou to be in the next game. Hopefully we'll see the likes of Jack. Hopefully we'll see Neko Mamushi. But as a whole, Neko Mamushi is my number one character I would like to see in the next One Piece game. So Dugan, what's your honorable mentions? Or you want to got anything to add to what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I got a couple honorable mentions, but that's a really good pick right there. But you can't include him without Inuyarashi. I'd be mad if they left.
Yeah, that's true. I'm Pedro.
These dudes are freaking crazy. Like, they're like over Admiral level, and I'd love to see in Burning Blood characters, characters past Dressrosa. I'd like to see characters from Zou and Whole Cake Island as well. I definitely think they need to include that. But for honorable mention, I'll just give up, I guess, a couple right here. I'd love to see Mr. One. I think Mr. One would be pretty cool. He probably would not have hockey. He definitely would not have hockey, but they could implement if they keep the Logia Guard system the same, which I really hope they do, because I love how the system works. He'd work just like Jozu, but he wouldn't have hockey, so he'd be about a 2500 character, so he'd be really good against, any character that doesn't have hockey. And I think he could definitely have some cool combos. I loved his fight with Zora back in Alabasta, so I think Mr. One would really be awesome. So, what would one of your honorable mentions be?
One of my honorable mentions would be, and a lot of people be shocked, a lot of people be surprised, is Sai, bruh. Like, this man, I don't care what no one said, this man was a straight up savage, bruh. Like, did you see, like, the way he rearranged Chin Chao's head, and then he gave Lao Ji that dirty ass kick to the head? Like, Sai, bro, that man got a powerful foot, bro. That man got a powerful foot, and he has haki, and he has that stuff as well. And in Dressrosa, he also got his cheeks married. So this guy's a savage. This guy is an absolute beast in terms of his fighting style, in terms of his athleticism. He's a character I really like to see. Will we see him? I doubt it, because he's not really considered a demanded character, and he's not really considered a character a lot of people would jump to in terms of wanting him in the game. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. You got anything else to add, or that's it?
That's a pretty interesting pick too, right there. I mean, he's a really I thought he was a significant character for Dressrosa. It's like they aren't they basically one of Luffy's allies at this point? So I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I know we were also talked about, like in the past, we talked about Bellamy should definitely be in the game too.
Oh yeah, I
his
forgot
unique
about
ability.
it.
Yeah, I mean that's honorable mention. Let's throw that out there. I felt the need to, but that's all I got right here. That's all I really need to say.
No, but like what I'm gonna say about Bellamy is that you may not like him, you may dislike him, you may love him, but like whatever, how you feel about Bellamy. He's a character that will be dope to use in One Piece Burning Blood or the next One Piece game. He will be a dope ass character to use because when you kind of think about it, his abilities are kind of similar to Luffy's in terms of what he can do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, check out OG Dugan. Channel link will be in the description below. I highly recommend you guys check it out. And yeah, I want to know what you guys think about this as a whole. But yeah, like that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's bye.
All right, thanks for watching. Talk to you in the next one. All hail God